Hello, good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. It is time for our weekly discovery of intention through mindful journaling. I'm Catherine Chestnut. I am here to walk you through that process. I'm very excited that you're here. Monday always feels like a good day to do this so that we can just go into the week with the right tone and attitude. So before we do anything else, let's get comfortable in our seats. If you have a watch on, I want you to take it off because we want nothing to be in the way of flow in our bodies and our intention. Put your feet flat on the ground. Don't cross your limbs. And then let's take a few deep breaths just to get more centered and in this moment in the here and now. I like to close my eyes when I do a little breath work, and I encourage you to do the same or gaze softly downwards so you can focus on the sensations of your breath. So let's take a deep breath in. And we're holding it here for just a moment. And release. And breathe in again. We're breathing in intention and acceptance. And we're holding that acceptance in our heart. And releasing distractions with our exhale. And one more time, breathing in. And release. I always feel so much better with just a little bit of breath work. Makes me just so happy. It just feels so ready for whatever it is. And calmed and relaxed. All right, grab your journal if you've got one. You should have one, but if you don't, a piece of paper will work. I've been known to use a hotel scratch pad for journaling. Or if worse comes to worse, I shouldn't say worse comes to worse. If I feel like I need to be traveling light, like super light, I'll use my iPad and my iPencil and just take journaling on in my good notes there. So anyways, get your journal. Now, when I get up on Monday mornings, I like to start my day from a place of intention. And I ask the question, what is it that we, you and me, need to consider when we are journaling for our intention for the week? And I have a number of tools that I use to journal, to prompt journaling. You can see some of the reviews here on YouTube, but I have Oracle decks, I have books, and then this morning, what came up for me this morning was my own book, which is Inner Affirmation Inspirations, which was requested, I guess, after I came out with my first book, Inner Affirmations. I had a lot of people asking me for more prompts, for more inspirations to get their journaling started. So you can look here. There are 365 different prompts in here. You can get this on Amazon or my website, and you can see my copy is well loved. What I like to do when I look at this in the morning is I like to just flip through the pages. You can go through day by day if you like, but I just like to flip through the pages and find the thing that is calling to me. And the thing that's calling to me, that was calling me to me this morning, was Inspiration 280. Now, just close your eyes while I read the inspiration and we get ready to journal. I awaken to the sacredness of each moment. Mindfulness is about being fully present in the moment and embracing each experience with openness and curiosity. Today, make a conscious effort to slow down and appreciate the small things in life. Take a deep breath and let go of any worries or distractions. Build a space of calm and clarity around you. And allow yourself to be fully immersed in the beauty of the world. Your creativity is precious and unique, so embrace it fully. One activity at a time. There's no need to rush. No one can distract you from this moment but you. It's interesting. I'm reading this and I'm thinking, how many of us multitask all day, every day? I am one of those gals. Multitasking all day, every day. How many things can I do at the same time? I brush my teeth when I'm in the shower. What else do I do? I'll have some kind of file, what do I want to say? Some kind of file processing in one application while I'm working on another thing. It never stops. It just never stops, this multitasking. So, yes. So our prompt for today, and gosh, we are at the end of the year, or halfway through the year officially. I shouldn't say end of the year. I'm going to put the journaling prompt in the chat right now. How can I use my awareness of presence to find joy and meaning in these simple things in life? How can I use my awareness of presence, right? Meaning in the here and now, to find joy and meaning in these simple things in life. Now, what I want you to do, because we're going to journal, we're going to journal in a way that perhaps you have never done before. And it's the way that I talk about mindfully journaling in my book, Inner Affirmations. And it is journaling with our non-dominant hand. Now, hold up before you get all wiggy about that and going, why the hell would I do that? Because that's crazy. I can't read it. It's nuts. Why? Why would I do that? It'll slow me down. That is the point. That is the point. Slow you down. Because we are running, right? We just were talking about this multitasking thing, right? And if we are constantly multitasking and running, we're not being mindful. We're not being in the moment. And that's what we want to do. We want to be present and in the moment. And using our non-dominant hand is a way to be mindful. If you're here, you're probably practicing lots of other ways to be mindful, like meditation or active meditation, or, there are different types of mindfulness. I like to road bike. That is my way. That is one of the ways that I like to practice mindfulness. Sometimes practicing mindfulness means just being aware of your breath. It doesn't matter. There are lots of different ways to practice. This is one of them. So trust me, go on the journey with me, because I know I was suspicious at first, but go on the journey with me. So what I want you to do first is I want you to write the date. Okay. And this is the journal that I keep at the office. So it doesn't have all the stuff that I write at home in here, but you're going to write the date, and you're going to write the date with your non-dominant hand. So look, there's mine. It's kind of messy. It's okay. Then you're going to write the prompt with your non-dominant hand. And we do that to kind of get us ready for this journaling. We are sending a message to ourselves, to our inner wisdom, saying, I'm opening up this channel to receive. So instead of all of the shoulda, coulda, wouldas that you're journaling all the time, you're going to be getting to the core and the meat of what you need. And then you just start writing. Sometimes a single word, sometimes a phrase, sometimes a sentence. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter if it's related to the question, because if that word is in your mind as you're writing, then that's what you need to be writing. And don't overthink this. Just write whatever is in your mind and your heart in that moment, because there's going to be something different when you're done writing with that word. There's going to be a different word. There's going to be a different thought. And you write that one down. You don't go back and you don't run ahead. You just write what you have in that moment in your heart. All right. I am going to play some music, and you are going to journal. Actually, we are both going to journal. And then when we're done, we'll come back and we'll share. If you have any questions while we're journaling, feel free to put those in the comments, and I will be delighted to answer. What came up for you while you were journaling? I know that this feels like, I don't know, I just love this. I really loved this prompt. I just kind of got to sink my teeth right into it. So you can see here, here's my journaling from just now. And I get just a little bit of what I need when I am journaling this way, because I get right at it quickly, quickly, quickly. I don't need pages and pages and pages. Just that's what I needed. Now, what I want you to do next is to look at what you've written, and then I want you to find the thing that is your intention for the week. Find the one thing that is your intention for the week. Not two, not three, just one. This is the thing that you're going to stay focused on for the week. And it comes from your writing, from your mindful writing. So if I look at what I wrote, my intention for the week, and I want you to write it on a small piece of paper like this. My intention for the week is lean into purpose. This is my intention for the week. Yours is going to be different because your writing is different. Now, you notice I wrote this with my dominant hand so I could actually read it. And then I take this little scrap of paper, and it doesn't have to be on anything fancy. I mean, I've written on pieces of magazine and ripped it out of a magazine and used that to get what I needed and put it in my pocket and carry it around. Take this, put it in your pocket, carry it around with you. That is going to be your intention for the week that you're going to carry around. It's going to be there to remind you when you are in a moment, and maybe you just put your hand in your pocket and you go, oh, duh, I needed to look at that. So take that out, put it in your pocket, and then let me know what your intention is in the comments, because I would love to see it. Have a beautiful week, and send me a message if you have any questions.